Owning real estate can be one of our largest and most valuable assets. How you manage your home's equity can influence your lifestyle aspirations now and in the future. Heather MacDonald is with us today to explain a few simple steps on managing home equity. This is Daily Web TV.
When we think about investing for our future, we often think about leaning towards RRSPs or other types of term investments. But have you ever thought about the equity in your own home? Heather, I'd love to ask you, first of all, what is home equity?
Well, home equity is something that people don't usually think about. Home equity is just like any other investment. You have the dollar cost of your investment minus your debt is your equity. So it's like stocks or bonds or any other kind of investment. That's home equity.
And how does it work? I mean, what are some simple steps to look at equity?
You know, it starts with thinking ahead. What do you need right now? Where do you want to be right now? And you find a home that actually fits that kind of need, and you try to look a little bit into the future. So you're trying to pick a spot that has some value now and will hold some value a little further into the future. So that's your starting point.
So who's in control? I mean, how does it differ from other types of investments?
You know, that's actually an excellent point, because this is one of those investments that you have tremendous control over. It's not passive, like watching your stocks go up and down. You're the one in control. You make the decision, you know, when, how much, and where to change the value of your investment.
It's lovely having control over your own monies for change, isn't it?
That's right, and it sort of works over time. You can start, like one of the critical mistakes some people make is they end up house rich and cash poor. They buy sort of beyond themselves, and then they don't have anything left to sort of live their life. So what I normally recommend is to, you know, buy within your means, and then you start to build. And you may buy for a shorter period of time and then turn that house over to ultimately realize sort of your ideal value, and that way you retain and build your equity.
Now, you mentioned time, and I wonder, with time, how does it translate to when you're older, you're retired, your kids have gone, and you're thinking maybe about moving into a retirement type residence or changing residence?
And you know, a lot of people talk about that more and more today in terms of what do they really want to do, and they don't think in terms of retirement homes anymore. What they think of is something that's referred to as aging in place. And really what that means is staying in your community. So if you really watch the equity of your home, you have that opportunity to stay in your community.
Which is always nice when you've been there for a long time.
Which is perfect. And you don't have to have that particular house. You find the house that fits at the time. So now I'm, you know, sporty girl, but I'm 95, so maybe I'm not quite as mobile. So now I'm looking for a home where I can walk to get my groceries and visit my friends and get to the pharmacy, and maybe not so many levels in the house. But I stay in the community, and so that's called aging in place.
Well, this is a great subject, and if someone wants more information, where can they go?
Well, I have a very comprehensive website, heathermac.ca, and on that website I discuss sort of in depth the different things you can do to manage your home equity investment. So.
Well, it's never too late to start thinking about your home equity and using it for your future. Keeping you informed, I'm Sheila Clark, and you've been watching Daily Web TV.